incarnated, right? A decision was made within, because when you say God, and we use God, when we say God, we're talking about Yahweh, the creator of the universe, okay? We're talking about the deity that is described in our scriptures. Now, we learn that at a point in eternity, that within the deity called Yahweh, a decision was made that Jesus Christ should be incarnated. That means that he left his powers. He left his glory. Okay, actually, let me read.
So, okay, Jesus
no, hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Let me read it exactly.
How can God?
Let me read it exactly.
God's nature is within him.
I'm going to read.
You can't leave your powers.
I'm going to read it exactly as the scripture says. Sorry, so I can use the right words. Okay. So it says, I'm going to use the right words now.
Yeah, left his powers is wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So it's talking about Jesus Christ. He said, who being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used for his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant. So a decision was made for Jesus Christ to take the nature of a servant. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on the cross. The essential point is this.
Yes.
You know, and I wish we had more time because it takes a long time to actually develop it. The essential point is this: that a decision was made within the Godhead.
Okay. Within the Godhead.
Yeah, within Yahweh.
What do you mean by Godhead?
Yahweh.
What do you mean by Godhead?
Yahweh. We're talking about Yahweh.
So Jesus is not Yahweh.
Right. Okay. So it's because you're asking another question.
No.
Hold on. Stop.
Is Jesus Yahweh?
Right. Okay. So Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
When we talk about God, we're talking about, like as I explained to you earlier on, that within our scriptures we learn that Jesus Christ is God, or Yahweh. We learn that the Father is also
Yahweh.
God. Yeah.
And the Holy Spirit?
We learn, and yet they are one. So the hypothesis, remember what I said to you about hypothesis based on the data that you have. The hypothesis is I'm trying to
No, if he's the no, you didn't.
I keep running.
No, you didn't answer, because the reason you didn't answer is because your heart right now is sending signals to the brain and saying this doesn't make sense. Yeah, very simple.
Rubbish.
No.
It's
Let me tell you
because I just saw
something.
the time.
We believe in something. No, there's no time. We believe in something called the fitrah. Yeah, Uncle, I gave you nearly 10 minutes extra. The fitrah, yeah, your innate disposition. You know very well. You said God left his powers. Yeah, then you said the Godhead.
No, I didn't say.
Yes, you did. You didn't say God left his powers. Is Jesus not God?
And then I said,
see, that's the fitrah kicking in again.
Hold on. Okay, well, actually, I'll let you finish.
So the thing is, how much time has you see, when we need to be careful to what he says, yeah. Because you know what happens, yeah. When sometimes Uncle is saying something, but when the fitrah kicks in, the fitrah is saying, whoa, this doesn't make sense to me. That's why he says, when Jesus left his powers, and then he said, no, Jesus didn't leave his powers, the Godhead, then he went to the God, the fitrah is kicking in, it's igniting. Do you get it? This is, you know what this is? This is the oneness, the pure oneness of God. That's why to our Christian friends, there was a historian who said, how much longer are the Mohammedans are going to laugh at us because of this Trinity? Yeah? I don't know his exact name. Reason why? Because the Trinity is something that has never made sense, that will never make sense. And that is the reason why a lot of our Christian friends, our uncles, this is the reason why they abstain from talking about the Trinity. You know why? Because it does not make sense. God the most powerful came down to earth. Okay, so he is God. No. He's a part of God, but fully human. Okay, fully God, fully human. Okay, then what happened? God is the most powerful. Yes, he is. The all-knowing. Yes, he is. Okay, good. Didn't this God die on the cross? Oh, he did. He was very powerful, but he left his powers for a time being. Okay, hold on a second. Is he the most powerful or not powerful? No, he is the most powerful, but at the same time, does that make sense to you? Let me tell you about Islam. Yeah? Allah is one. There is nothing like him. We worship him alone. He is the most powerful, always the most powerful. He's the all-knowing, always the all-knowing. He's the most merciful, always the most merciful. Does that make sense to you? Do you see when truth is brought, we're asking, I'm not here to win a point. I'm not here to win a point and say, yes, 1-0 to Muslims. I'm saying to my uncle, deep inside your heart, does the Trinity make sense to you? Just answer me, and I need to go pray. Does the Trinity, the Father, come in? Answer that.
Right, okay. So you need to wait for another maybe 12 minutes for me to respond.
Okay, 2 minutes. I'll wait. I need to pray.
Yes, the Trinity makes a lot of sense.
Okay, please explain.
Okay, so no, just stop. Now, it's time for me to now ask you, because you said you kept on saying...
No, but answer my question, please.
Stop being childish, okay? Let me just...
I'm not being childish, I'm asking a question.
You haven't actually... You talk about your Allah. It's my turn now. So
no, you haven't answered my question.
You talk about your Allah. I'm gonna say to you, I'm gonna ask.
But you haven't answered my question, Uncle.
Can you stop interrupting me?
No, but you haven't answered my question. You haven't answered my question.
Actually land.
No, you're not even flying to land. Uncle, you say
that your Allah is merciful, but He's not.
No, but he's answering my
You say He's all-knowing. He's not. Your Allah is not all-knowing. He's not merciful. Let me give you an example. Apparently, Allah, from the beginning of the creation, wrote in His book that He would turn the Jews into apes and pigs. Okay? The reason why, the Jews would be turned into apes and pigs. All this was in existence. This understanding, this knowledge was in existence before Muhammad was born, before Abraham was born. He would turn them into apes and pigs. Why did He do that? The reason why is this. There is a Jewish tribe that lives by the coast. Okay? They live by the coast, and the livelihood was fishing.
You mentioned that story last week.
The livelihood. Okay,
I'm talking about God's nature. You're talking about pigs and apes.
This is to do with the nature of God. Okay, well, you said your Allah is merciful, and I'm trying to show you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show you that He's not merciful.
Oh, because
He punished.
Okay, so in the Old Testament, when God destroyed. One second.
The fact that you just make a claim.
If that's no, 1 second. Allah is also the most just.
Apparently, the word apparently, you're making a claim.
No, 1 second.
Apparently. Yeah, apparently. So let's look at the data.
1 second. So what is so what he's saying is
Allah's mercy.
Allah is also the most just.
But I've just told you.
Brothers, 1 second.
I just gave you.
1 second. If Allah is the most merciful, Allah is also the most just.
Listen, the Bible. Okay, fine. Okay, let me just say. The Bible also says
You're not answering my question.
The Creator, that Yahweh is all powerful, is King, is eternal, is the Creator of everything.
Okay.
Is Lord.
Is He merciful?
So the point.
Is He merciful?
Okay. Right.
Is He merciful?
You're going to go and pray now, yeah?
No,
and I said earlier on, my mouth is a bit still now.
Okay.
So, yeah, we agreed on that. We said that.
It's very simple.
No.
It's very simple.
I'm happy to
Allah is most just. He also punishes.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. And I'll be ready to talk again. Sorry, I do need to have some water. I'll be ready to continue.
I'll finish up.
Well, okay. Then whatever it is that, I do need to. I'll stop. I'll be back in 10 minutes. So, I'll be happy to have the dialogue with you. If you want.
I'm just the cameraman.
Oh, okay. All right.